Hey, hi everybody, it's Tarot Lumination with another wacky video for you. Uh, right now, uh, Tarot Lumination is on kind of a hibernation thing. It's more to do with a centering, self-healing type of endeavor, a self-grounding thing, self-healing that needs to happen uh, in order to move on, in order to conduct myself going forward, as they say in business, going forward. And this is the business of life, and life is always moving forward. Yes, we can have perceptions of the future, we can have awareness of the past, but in effect, we're always in a permanent state of now, moving into what we call our future. And this is the process of evolution. And sometimes it's very tumultuous, and sometimes it's very dull. And sometimes it's very hard to understand the process and live through it, especially if we're very, very consumed in our, let's say, the minutiae of daily life, all the little nitty-gritty things that can take on massive proportions to the point where you think that that's all there is, when in fact there is a multi-dimensional universe out there to which we all belong, and in which all our love is shared, in which we all participate. And so I thought I would just share with you, because I do this anyway. It's kind of like that astrobabble thing I just did. I do this stuff anyway, so I thought I would just share it with you. And I was going to do like a little invocation. And I was just going to recite it, and then I was going to ask if you could join in. I'll repeat it. It might sound a little bit boring and dull after I've done it once, but I'll do it again, but this time I'll do it more slowly, and then you can maybe, if you get the drift of it, you can go along with it yourselves at the same time. So, and it's all about bringing in the energy of love, which is the energy of heaven. And it's a vortex. It's an energy field in which we are all swimming all the time, whether we know it or not. And it really, really helps if you're aware of that, and then you can actively bring the energy into your life and then move the energy out of your life like you are a transceiver. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's try. I want to do something else. Hold on. Bear with me. See if I can do this without burning the house down. Hold on. I didn't plan this. This is like impromptu. Let's call it improv. Before I do my invocations, I have to become very, let's say, open. Let's just say very, very open. And I have to like disconnect from everyone and everything. And then I have to become completely in touch with my own inner universe, with no insult to anyone, no offense intended. But if I don't do this, it's like driving a car until the wheels fall off. And whether I like it or not, I seem to be living a life in a vehicle, which you might call my body, that is very sensitive to these things. And so if I don't do a lot of continuous, repetitive self-healing, then the wheels fall off very quickly. And it gets pretty bumpy. Not recommended. So what I do is I treat myself like a little baby. I know this sounds really wimpy and pathetic, especially for the guys watching, but I don't really care. I mean, what can you do? We all have hearts, okay? You know what it's like, when you hold a baby, a newborn or a 1-year-old or something, and they're barely conscious, and they start reaching out, and you touch them, and you touch their little hands, and you do that thing where you hold out your finger, and then the little baby comes along, and you touch them, and they spontaneously kind of grab your finger like that. and they don't know what it is. They have no idea what's going on. But you know, because you're an adult and you get to experience this, and you know that for this little baby, this is their first experience of human contact, of, of body to body contact, the expression of love, the giving of love, and the receiving of love. That little baby is giving all their love to you at that moment in time. And at that moment in time, you are giving all your love to that little baby. And the little baby knows that, okay? And you know it too. And it is a sacred moment. And that impression will last for the rest of that life of that little child. So it's a very, very important gesture. And all I'm doing here in my adult world is treating myself the same way. And I kind of say hello to myself. And when I do that, I actually hold on to my hands like this. But it's not like holding hands, like shaking hands, like a power grip or something, like, or a high five, or like, oh yeah. It's much more of an extreme hyper gentle touch where I'm aware of every fold of skin, every tactile element of the nerves, right down to my very fingertips, all the way through my palms, my hands, everything. Because the hands, apart from certain other organs and parts of the body, are the most heavily innervated part of our body, and we live a huge amount of our lives through our hands. So I take it kind of seriously. But anyway, this is what I do. I just hold myself very gently like this, just like you see now. And I say this to myself. I am loving. I am loved. 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 And I love myself. I love myself this way. I allow myself to love myself, and I feel it. And sometimes if I'm really, really feeling bold, I go like this. I take my hands very, very carefully and very gently across themselves. I take it right up to the very fingertips, right up to the very end. Same thing. I am loving. I am loved. 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 And then I just kind of let myself turn into jello. Anyway, I wasn't going to do all that, but I did it. So that's kind of like a precursor to what I do. That's very private, and I just do that before I do my invocations. And also, before I do my little invocations, I just do my little breathing exercises where it's very, very simple. It's literally, I just breathe in the new and breathe out the old, which is what happens with your breath anyway. It's so like fundamental to life. You just do it, and that's just your life. Every single moment you're breathing in the new and breathing out the old. So you can do it with me or in your own time or whatever, but I need to do a few of them right now before I go into the little invocation. So I'm just going to do it, okay? So hang with me, okay? In with the new. Out with the old. In with the new. Out with the old. You don't have to say anything. I'll just say it, and then you can actually just do the breathing. In with the new. Out with the old. 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 And then again, I just let myself turn into a piece of jello. And then I do my little invocations. And I do my invocations on my own feelings, my own beliefs, that we are swimming in a vortex, a universe of infinite love, the energy of heaven, literally, like we're swimming in it all the time. It's just there, it's everywhere, it's all the time, whether we know it or like it or not, whether we abuse it or use it, it's just there. It's impartial. You can't hurt it, you can't destroy it. It's infinite and it's there. And then I take advantage of that and I invite this in so that I can let it move into me and through me and out through me, out the other side. So like what we do sometimes on the Sunday Night Live, like be loving and be loved, or I am loving, I am loved. It's a very simplified version because what I actually do for my personal self is I bring it in. And then once it's inside, then it just automatically flows out. And this is what I do. It's really simple. I'm going to give you an extended version that I do instead of the little short ones that I do live. And it goes like this. I ask for the healing power of love to fill my body from up above. I ask for the healing power of love to fill my mind from up above. I ask for the healing power of love to fill my heart from up above. I ask for the healing power of love to fill my soul from up above. I ask for the healing power of love to fill all my relationships from up above. I ask for the healing power of love to fill my loved ones from up above. I ask for the healing power of love to fill my home from up above. I ask for the healing power of love to fill my life from up above. And then I just accept that it is done. And then I just go on with things, like washing the dishes or doing the groceries or something, taking care of friends and family, enjoying them, enjoying others. Let's just do it once again, and we can do it together, and then we'll just wrap it up, okay? You know what? I got an idea. Let's do it in the, what do they call it? The plural, the we. So it can be like more like a group thing like we do on Sunday Night Live. We ask for the healing power of love to fill our bodies from up above. We ask for the healing power of love to fill our minds from up above. We ask for the healing power of love to fill our hearts from up above. We ask for the healing power of love to fill our souls from up above. We ask for the healing power of love to fill all our relationships from up above. We ask for the healing power of love to fill our loved ones from up above. We ask for the healing power of love to fill our homes from up above. We ask for the healing power of love to fill our lives from up above. And we just trust and know that it is done. It may not happen in ways that we understand or ways that make us feel good in the moment, because a lot of times the expression of love isn't just romance or all dippity-doo fun lovey-dovey stuff. It's about extending ourselves above and beyond our comfort zone, above and beyond our full understandings of the status quo, in order to extend ourselves for our own spiritual health and evolution and the spiritual health and evolution of our loved ones. And that's the most loving thing we can do, just in our smallest little environment. Just love ourselves first, and then that makes it easier for us to love our others, and in return for our others to love us in return. And even in the darkest moments, it might end up that we're actually doing our loved ones a favor, or that our loved ones are doing us a favor, and we just don't understand the way the gift is wrapped. That's all. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this little video and make the best of it, okay? Take care. It's Tarot Lumination signing out. Bye-bye.